So I was watching this doctor, I think his name was Bovell White. I never seen him before on YouTube, and he was just basically telling Cardi B that he don't worry about the haters, and that even in business you always going to have, when you're trying to evolve and do things, you're always going to have haters. You're always going to have people that say no when you can and look at you, and but keep your head up high and pay attention to the people that pay attention to you. Pay attention to people that love you, your family, people that lift you up, not the negative. And I thought that what he said was very, very supportive, and everybody can use that advice. But I had to leave a comment. I was like, okay, well, that's nice gesture, and very supportive and very helpful. But I must ask, did you have that same type of support for Nicki Minaj when she was going through her thing? Were you quick to help her? Because here's what I feel. I feel this way, and this is more than a deeper than a feel. This is actual reality. Is that what you sow is what you reap. And everything Cardi B is getting now is only what Cardi B gave. The same rock you pick up, you use to throw, the same hand you use to throw a rock is the same hand you got to use to catch it, because it's coming back. Everything we do comes back. When I think about the makeup artist, I'm still not over that. I'm not over that. And when I think about how you treated that girl, she wasn't even a fighter black type of girl. She wasn't even a type of black girl that'd be ready to knock you upside your head, that will dare you to say something out of line. She was the type that she said she was bullied when she was a child. She said that she really liked you and she really looked up to you, and you insulted her. You lied on her, said she was late, told everybody that she was late. Later on, when you got exposed, and come to find out, the girl found the text messages, probably got them from her phone company. She had them in her phone. She put them on the internet. Everybody saw that she wasn't late. She was communicating to your people, your entourage, and she was there on time, and you kept sending her down to the bar. And then later on, she said that you said she was on drugs. You told everybody she was doing drugs, and she was really hurt about that, because she had a job to keep, she had kids to raise. She said she was doing her best to be a good mom. She probably felt that she wasn't your mom, so she probably felt that at times she wasn't a good mom, like all moms feel at times, that I'm not the best mom. But yet what was terrible is that you're supposed to be a star, and where does stars sit? Stars sit up there in the sky. So anytime someone looks at a star, they're gonna look up to you. They expect you, since you're in this position and you hold this Grammy that they think is the shizness that y'all work for. Since that's the case, up until Drake last night, right? Drake. But since that's the case, we feel like you should have handled that differently. You didn't even, when it came out and people called you out on it, what did you do? Oh, I'm not apologizing to her. She's just clout chasing. I'm so sick of these bees. Every time, something happens, they want to try to clout chase off my name. And she was late and very unprofessional. But yet you are always unprofessional, But what stuck out to me worse than all is that you was not willing to say, look, I feel this way, but I apologize, because I realized you were working for me, and I didn't have to handle it that way. I'm sorry if I hurt you, because you hurt her. And then there were other incidents, you having fights in bars on Love and Hip Hop, throwing heels at Nicki, just going off, talking about the way you speak. Dr. Bovell did bring that up. He said he wouldn't want his daughter to listen to, some of the things you say when it comes to talking about how you strip for money, how you get for money, and so, yeah, your reputation wasn't that good. And yes, people do evolve, but this is the thing. Certain people, this is what they do. They throw the rock and hide their hand and let years go on and try to act like it never happened and let it resurface. It will resurface. Then you have a choice. Can you right your wrong and apologize, or will you still defend your bad behavior and act like it never happened and act like it's the other person? And when you do that, you don't bring good things to you. You're sowing more seeds, sowing the wind, and you'll reap the whirlwind. So this is why I feel, that's what turned me off from Cardi. It was not on top of the fact that you don't write your own raps. But I just wanted to throw that out there, because maybe in some kind of way people can learn something from that, because we forget that what we do in the dark comes back and haunts us in the light. Ain't that something? Yeah, you cannot do things and have people beat up and talk to people any kind of way because they're working for you. And I seen a video, Cardi was eating candy while someone was doing her makeup. She was spitting the paper on the ground. I made a video and I put it out there. I don't know, it's somewhere on one of my videos, in my celebrity talk videos. She's spitting paper out on the ground. This is your action, sweetheart. So you think you gonna get respect from who? Only the people that act like you. That's it. And what is that worth? How you act is not funny. It's not cute either to me. So that's why I feel the way I feel. So if I feel like you don't deserve the Grammy, it's because I think that the package should be nice and kent, not something any old body that just somebody can just write you a, oh, honey, where's your creativity? But I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about your how you act. Your insides ain't right. Now, evolving, smalving. So don't y'all going, some people think, well, she's trying to evolve. Well, guess what? You still owe that girl an apology. Because she's still, although she's evolving, although she said she didn't want to do celebrity hair anymore. So that killed her dream. That could have killed her spirit. She could have killed her. She could have killed herself. Thank God she didn't. But you have to go back and right your wrongs. Dr. Bo, whatever, no, I hear you, brother. But go offer somebody else some help too. Don't just talk to this. You got to know her story. Like, this person is bringing this on herself. And that's how I feel. That's not even more than how I feel. That's the reality. You bring it on yourself. So whether it comes in one form or the other, you're still going to feel the same type of pain on the level that you have caused others. And me too. What I do is going to come back to me. If I'm doing things good and if I'm sowing the right seeds, saying the right things, putting the right words out there into the world, into the universe, as y'all call it, then that's what I'm going to reap. That's what's going to come back to me. That's what I'm going to attract. I know this, trust and believe. I'm not perfect. But that's a lesson to be learned. You mad and upset and want to delete your Instagram because you know why Sean Bradley, I love Sean Bradley's channel. Sean Bradley he be having some good points. This is the thing. You get the Grammy and everybody's talking about Nicki. See, that they can try to keep her from winning and try to embarrass her and insult her because they have the power to do it. But God is the one that has the ultimate power. He can kick them aside somewhere just like an ant or a little mice. Just kick them on out the way if God wanted to. But see how things turned around because it wasn't even necessarily, in my opinion, we're not picking on Cardi. And Cardi, congratulations on your Grammy. But I'm just saying, just like you got that knowing you ain't do what it took to get it. You can get in the studio for 3 months. Guess what? They all do. They do too. They do too. And more than that, they write. Okay? Prove something to everybody else and write your own. Right. Now, I wonder if you write your own raps, will you still get a Grammy? So that's what I'm saying. To me, it comes across as cheating your way to the top. People do it. They want power and they want money so much they sell themselves over. And that's your thing. That's what you want. Hey, you got more money than me. But I'm telling you right now, what Sean Bradley had to say it helped me to open my mind up. All Nicki's done and all that hard work, and she didn't get anything yet from the Grammys. But look at God. It was kind of good that BET did that, because guess what? Now everybody can see that this lady is being bullied, and she wasn't saying anything about anything at the night of the Grammy. She didn't say anything. They picked on her. But guess what? She's going to be vindicated. And people say, well, she's playing this sweet role. No, I believe this is who she is, honey. You don't get it this far in the game being kicked, not getting awards, not, people doing things behind the scene. And you always have to defend yourself. The people that was closest to you, you lose. You don't get that far being a fraud. You got everybody on you. Cardi B's got a lot of people on her side right now. A lot of people, and I don't believe Cardi B is all fraud. I don't. I think she's very real, but I think she also is got some stuff with her. But the way to get there is you can't act like you didn't do things. You can't go on disrespecting women and moving on with your life and thinking that you can just evolve. No, there is still yet work undone that you have to fix. That goes for anybody. If you're trying to win, you got to make sure that don't ignore the small things. God sees everything, and He cares about Moi Black Swan. He cares about her and how you made her cry. You've gotten the attention of Him. So anyway, I ain't gonna preach. That's all I wanted to say about that. Watch what you do, and sometimes, like I said, you get this kind of treatment is because of how you treat people, and you think that you can get away with it, or no, because nobody see it, or you think they're not significant. You think you can just walk away from it and nothing. But Dr. Bovell also, lift up your brothers and sisters that need you as well. Hear their stories out too. Because we need a lot of professionals in our fields that can help us all and encourage us all. And she needs it as well. But don't forget to let her know that when you hurt somebody, don't be all prideful. That you cannot apologize yourself. That's terrible. So, I don't know. I hope I ain't make this too long for y'all. But that's all I wanted to share.